Hello, welcome back to another episode of Tony Climbs. This session, we're downstairs in the dungeonish area, and I'm just working on some climbs that I haven't seen there before. So let's jump into it. Starting off here with a nice and easy yellow climb. Just get a couple hands up, match that, nice and easy. Then move along to this one here, this red climb. Interesting start. I do like a little match on the start hold. And then I kind of just work my way along these volumes here until I'm able to bump my right hand up to the top hold. Then moving right along. First few climbs are pretty simple and straightforward. We have this green climb here. Bump the foot up. Just keep bumping the hands and feet up the climb here. Nothing too crazy to say about this one. Grab another top one and be happy with that. Then this green climb here. This one was very interesting. I had genuinely no idea what to do on this one. So if anyone has done this climb, I would absolutely love some feedback or tips, tricks how to do that climb. Because I had no idea, so I just kind of like gave up on it and thought out of sight, out of mind. I think V3 is even like an underestimate for that climb because it seems pretty difficult. So I'm not 100% sure what like a true grade for that climb would be. Now this climb here, I liked that little hand move on that foothold. I enjoyed doing that and kind of got that foot up and over. I was able to match the top there, the purple. Then I gave this orange one here a couple tries. I was talking to a friend at the climbing gym about it, and he was saying the red holds get in the way of this climb here. But as you see, I'm initially struggling to start the thing. So that was kind of hard to do initially. But as soon as I was able to get it here, which comes right about here, I'm able to kind of start it. And then I go up for this orange hold. That doesn't really work too well for me, but I'm able to touch the volume there with my toe. You're supposed to start with all four appendages on that hold, but oh well. I tried it a couple times. Nothing really came of it, so kind of let it to the wayside. Then I jumped onto this orange one here. Nothing too much to say about this. It was definitely a very hard orange. I was talking to the same friend, and he was telling me that this is a very difficult orange climb. I wanted to just feel a couple different moves there. As you see, I went up, and those are really relatively small crimps. That felt really bad as well. So nothing, unfortunately, came of that. Now, I kind of need to get into a better like mental state when it comes to trying things because I have decided I am going to go to Boulder Fest this weekend. So I think I'm going Friday, like 6 p.m. I might go Saturday during the day so I don't have to ride my bike at night because that's kind of the last thing I want to do. But we'll see what happens. Able to match that top hold there. And then I move on to the green one here. Match that. Go up. This is a pretty solid green climb. This holds pretty bad in my opinion. It's not the greatest, but then you have that like little jug right above it, so it makes up for it totally fine. Then you have a nice another jug right there. Again, that top hold's also really solid. It's really just that one kind of larger hold in the middle. Then I move on to this purple climb, which I actually think this was probably my favorite climb of the day. I like this like kind of heel hook start. It's a relatively easy heel hook, and seems like a pretty good way to get started on a climb. So it's pretty solid, fun climb here. Now there are some other there's some pieces of tape if you've noticed throughout the video. I guess those are like additional routes you can do. I didn't realize that right until the end when I overheard some people talking about it. So I didn't try any of those routes, but still, I thought it was kind of a neat idea here. Now this orange one I've done in the past. I always forget to go up with my left hand here. Get 3 fingers in that pocket, and then rotate my body around. So I'm pushing off with the right foot. I go up. I really wanted to hit 3 fingers in that pocket, but I only hit 2, and it was my middle and index finger. So not the best. I wish I hit, if I was going to hit 2, I wish I would have hit my index and ring finger. Those are my 2 strongest ones. But, oh well. Tried it once and didn't really go back to it because I just wanted to keep moving on to new different climbs that I hadn't tried before. So as I was moving on to this green climb here, I went to go grab that one there, and my foot slipped off this start hold because I wasn't really paying too much attention to it because I thought that hold I was grabbing was going to be a lot nicer. It is a lot nicer, just I had to go further up on the hold, and you'll see it here. Get my right hand in the same position, get the foot in the same position. I just go up, and I also focus more on the initial foot positioning. Go out with the left hand, do a nice little match on the undercling, and then I just rotate my feet around just to get nice good foot placement there. Moving along, we have this red climb here. Nothing too special to say about it. You got one kind of solid move there. Keep going up. And again, it's not a hard climb. None of the holds are particularly bad or anything, but it's just a solid kind of little overhung climb up the wall. I think it's pretty solid. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get a photo of this red climb here. But again, this is kind of like one move. I would say that was probably the hardest move, was kind of reaching out with your kind of body weight over that direction. But overall, pretty solid. Then, once again, moving to this green climb here. This was also a pretty fun climb because you had to kind of move laterally, and then you started climbing up the wall here. And it wasn't as straightforward. I initially went out with my left hand, and then I realized, oh, this is kind of awkward. So if I drop back down a little bit here and go up with my right hand, then I get a really nice body position so I can go straight to the finish. And nice little match on that. Then this purple climb here. This purple climb had kind of confused me at first, where initially I was thinking, okay, step way out here, and then grab onto that. And I just couldn't find a good spot on that volume that you see my left foot on there. But I went on pause for a second because, like, let's do this green one really quick. Get this undercling here. Stand up. I thought I was at the end already, so I thought it was going to be directly above me. I didn't really read the route ahead of time. Wrap the foot around there, kind of did a little foot pinch. Stuck that right foot out, and then I was able to grab the top. Really nice solid hold. There's one little foothold there if you really need it. Then I hop back onto this purple climb here. Tried to like match it, go up and out with that right hand first, and then kind of move my left hand over. And what I wanted to do here, and I slipped off of there, but what I wanted to do was do something that would have ended up not working nearly as well as what I do here. So what I do here is I initially first thought, okay, maybe I'll go over. I was like, that doesn't feel good. So I did this, same setup as I had previous clip. Then this time I just kind of got my left foot on the other side of that middle volume, and that felt really good. And then I got my right foot up on the big volume, and I was able to reach out and match the top, and I was happy with that. Tail of the tape here. No successes on oranges, but that's okay. You know, sometimes you don't have like the most amazing day, and I'm okay with that. We got purple climbs, you know, pretty solid. Nothing too crazy to mention there. Couple green fails. One of the green climbs, I don't know. I think I'm gonna give it a V4. I think in the video you'll see it as a V. I initially recorded it as a V3, but I'll go back and edit it, and I will change it to a V4 because I think it might deserve that. I'm not 100% sure, but if anyone who has completed that climb would like to comment and say, hey, Tony, you're insane. It's not a V4 climb. You just need to do this one simple trick, then feel free to let me know. But until then, I'll leave it at a V4. But yeah, unfortunately, you know, had a couple fails on green. That's relatively unlike me. So, you know, that's definitely a new situation. But hey, some good solid practice for Boulder Fest this weekend. So I'm pretty happy with it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and keep on climbing.